Unioto Valley Game of the Week, live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
And good evening, everybody, and we've made it here once again to Unioto High School. Tonight, another SVC contest as the Unioto Shermans take on the visiting Adena Warriors. This is Hayden Milliken. Glad you could join us here on this much better evening than we had the last time we were here weather-wise. A lot warmer outside, almost 70 degrees out here today. Still a little bit of wind, but nowhere near as heavy as before. Much lighter wind, and you will notice on your screen perhaps some dark clouds still remain in the background, it looks like. However, it does look like that's all it's going to be for now. We're only told about a 20% chance of rain. However, another friend has decided to make its appearance here this evening, that being the sun. That was something, of course, then last time around it was very cloudy, very rainy, and it's good to have the sun here this time around. So glad you all could join us here on the Total Media Sports live stream as we're only minutes out from the start of this one. We're scheduled to have a 5:15 opening pitch tonight between Adena and Unioto. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Kirchhoff Automotive, Quick Stop Lube and Tire of Piketon. We've also got Botka and Hornback Funeral Home, First National Bank, just to name a few, also Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies. So thank you to our local area sponsors for making these Side of Valley broadcasts possible. Working here on the starting lineups for both sides, getting some things cleared up on Adena's end. However, we do have a good bit here for Unioto. We got about the entire lineup scheduled for them. See, I pull it out here without breaking anything. We got at shortstop, we got Zickafoos, Jackson Zickafoos. Got Snyder at catcher, KB Perkins once again playing first base. Callaway Ratliff at second base. David Long at third base. Puckett once again in the DH spot. We've got Speakman out there. We got Sanders at pitcher again, Blake Sanders. He had himself a phenomenal showing against Zane Trace. We got Jack Welch at center field and left field, Caden Cutright. And now for Adena, we've got Jackson, Heath, McGill, Brown, Carson, Stoops, Smith, and Schuff. They line up again for the Warriors. Jackson, Heath, McGill. McGill is the pitcher, may I add. Brown is catcher. Carson at first base. At right field is Smith. Left field is Schuff. Looks like Stoops here is third base. Bush is the designated hitter. Christian Heath is the center fielder for Adena, as we got it here. And Jackson is at shortstop. That's what we got right here. And trying to figure out just a couple other names here for the Adena Warriors. But while the umpires meet here, we're going to take our first break here before we get the start of this one tonight between Adena and Unioto. Keep it locked in here. High school baseball coming your way on Total Media Sports.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Lights, camera, action! Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
All right, just had the national anthem, and both teams heading to their dugouts. Hayden Milliken here with you as we have this one coming your way between the Adena Warriors and the Unioto Shermans. Looks like it might actually be Colton Garrison at first base. There was a little bit of a mistake with the name up above us. It looks like it is probably Garrison for Adena, for those just tuning in again. And McGill will be pitching for Adena, according to what we have here. And Blake Sanders again at the mound for Unioto. And once these guys get in their dugouts and ready to go, of course, the Warriors will be leading it off. Jackson is going to be the leadoff hitter here for Adena. So out comes Unioto. And the umpires make their way in. Pitcher warming up does look like indeed Sanders. KB still indeed at first base. 2 home runs scored by Unioto the last time we were here. One of them was by Puckett, the DH this evening, and the other one was hit by KB Perkins. Also got to see a little bit of Adena this season when the Adena Warriors took on Gaia Academy at VA Memorial Stadium. We're there for that one. That was a close one over there between Adena and Gaia Academy. Since then, Adena even got to go. Of course, a lot of teams in the area have been taking part in this over the last few years, but Adena was one of those teams this year that got to go down to Myrtle Beach. South Carolina took on a few teams from other places around the country, and that's one of those things. You go to Myrtle Beach, and you're playing teams from all over the place. Team in Virginia and one in Kentucky for them. Very seldomly over there do you play teams from the same state. As here comes number 2, Jackson. And they lead off hitter as we get ready to start this one.
The shortstop, number 2, Marcus Jackson.
Marcus Jackson, and he is playing shortstop this evening. And here comes Sanders' first pitch to Marcus Jackson, and this one's going to be popped back and fouled. 0-1 the count. Jackson got a little bit of that one, but goes back. No balls, 1 strike here to the shortstop. Just starting this one here in Unioto. The 0-1 pitch, And that's going to hit the dirt. Bit of a low pitch there by Blake Sanders, and here's the pitch again, and this one is going to go towards the third baseline and try to make the play over to Perkins at first, but it looks like it doesn't matter. Marcus Jackson makes it on the first base, and a base hit for the Warriors to start this one off, as Christian Heath on deck steps up here to bat with one Warrior already on base.
The center fielder, number 14, Christian Heath.
Christian Heath at center field. He shapes up the bunt, and it's fouled back. Grazes that one off the bunt. No balls, one strike. An 0-1 pitch coming by Sanders. This is going to be in the right field. Is it going to drop? It is. And trying to make the player to first base to Perkins. Slides in, and it does look like Jackson makes it over to second. And they're going to say he is out at first. So Heath is out. Trying to make the play over to first. Could not get over there in time. Reeled in by KB Perkins for out number one. However, again, Jackson does make it to second base. Bit of a sacrifice there by Christian Heath as McGill comes up now. One down, 0-0 the score here in Unioto, and that's going to get the corner, called strike one. No balls, one strike. The next offering by Sanders, and that one goes outside. 1-1 the count. Waiting for here now the 1-1 offering for Sanders, and this one's going to be hit on in foul territory. They're trying to make the play, and looks like they're able to reel it in for out number two. Heath down, McGill down. Two straight outs here for Adena with Marcus Jackson at second base. So now coming in next should be Brown.
The catcher, number 20, Justin Brown.
He said his name was Justin Brown, the catcher. Two outs here for Adena. One on base. Scoreless in the first inning thus far. Sanders' pitch going to be a bit high. High and just a little inside there too, a little close. One ball, no strikes. Wind picking up just a little bit, but overall relatively fair conditions as this one's going to make it over to the shortstop. I'm trying to make the play to KB Perkins for out number three, and they got it. The Adena Warriors able to get one hit and also makes it over to second base, does Marcus Jackson, but three straight outs, and that will do it for the top of the first inning with Unioto coming up to bat. This is the Side of Valley Game of the Week, streaming on Total Media Sports. Back in just a moment.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
0-0, still a score here. The bottom of the first inning. Hayden Milliken here with you. And the Unioto Shermans coming up to bat. Jackson Zikafus leading it off here for the Shermans. And McGill at the mound for Adena. Adena in the top of the first inning was able to get one hit, and Jackson did advance to second base. However, 3 consecutive outs from Heath, McGill, and Brown bring us right here to where we are right now. Zikafus waiting here outside the box, and here we go. Here we go. I'd like to thank our sponsors one more time here. We got Kirchhoff Automotive, Clinkers Lumber Builder Supplies, First National Bank, Bach and Hornback Funeral Home, just to name a few. Called strike here to Zikafus. McGill's first pitch just gets that outside corner, 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch coming. This is going to be a line drive towards first base. Drops are going to try to make the play over in time to Zikafus, but they can't get it. Jackson Zikafus gets a single here, and now here comes Keegan Snyder, the catcher. 1 on base already for Unioto, off of just a couple pitches and right away.
The center fielder, number 9, Jack Welch.
Looks like Jack Welch is up here instead. A couple differences from the rotation compared to the original lineup we were given for them. So Welch is next up, and player to first base to Welch. And do they get it in time? It looks like no. Welch is safe. So 2 straight hits. Jack Welch now in safe. So we got Zikafus on first, Welch. Zikafus at second, Welch at first.
The catcher, number 14, Keegan Snyder.
Now Keegan Snyder comes up for Unioto. Just a slight change on the lineup. Snyder is now next up. 2 runners on base for Unioto right out of the starting gate. Catcher comes up, talks thing over with McGill for a second. So cleaning off the plate here. No outs here for Unioto. The next pitch to Snyder, little low. Ball 1. Count on the scoreboard was 1 ball, no strikes for even a pitch was off. But now it is indeed 1-0. 1-0 count here to Snyder. Gets the corner, strike 1. Curves in. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Keegan Snyder, the catcher for Unioto. McGill's 1-1 offering is going to be swung on. It's going to go towards left field. Is it in foul territory? Yes. That one just behind the third base line and is going to be fouled. 1-2. One, two, the count here to Keegan Snyder. Runners on first and second, and McGill's pitch is going to be ball 2. They even count 2-2, and this is going to be line drive into right center, and runners are going to advance, bases loaded, 1 rounding third and heading home, and Zikafus making in, slides in home, and they're going to say he is safe. And there's the first run scored for Unioto as Jackson Zikafus slides in, 1-0 now. Runners on second and third. Snyder able to get a double off that line drive.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here comes KB Perkins, first baseman. Talked about this last time we were out. One thing with KB Perkins, multi-sport athlete here for Unioto, and so you can tell he's got some height to him. We said last time, I believe he's somewhere between 6'5" and 6'6". No outs here for the Shermans. Already 1 run produced. Zigafuz has made it home. This is going to be fouled back. Oh, 1 the count to KB Perkins. The pitch coming from McGill. It's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. No outs again for the Shermans. This would be a big one if they can get 1 out on the board. McGill's pitch to Perkins is going to be a swing and a miss. And there's McGill's first strikeout produced on KB Perkins. And 1 down for Unioto. Should be Callaway Ratliff.
The second baseman, number
Yep.
15, Callaway Ratliff.
In the pitch here, and this is going to be into right field and foul. Oh, on the count, trying to keep a good view of both sides here. We're just below the press box. That's where we're set up. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Unioto has produced a run here in the inning. So 1-0 is the score as it stands here in the bottom of the first inning. Gill's 0-1 pitch coming as he lines up the bunt. This one's going to be back, and a wild pitch is going to bring 1 home. And Welch will come in. So 2-0 the score. Pass ball brings 1 home. So 2-0 the score now. Unioto with a 2-run lead. Talking things over here with Coach Taylor, third baseline. Tony Taylor, coach for the Unioto Shermans. Recently surpassed 400 wins. Is past that mark now with a few wins in the conference since then. That pitch is going to be outside. 1-2 the count. Snyder also advanced to third base. And this is going to be popped up, and it is not going to be caught. And going to go over to first base. And another run scored for Unioto. Snyder makes it home, 3-0. Ratliff now on first. And that will be chalked up here statistically. We're going to have to put it as an error for Adena. 3-0 score now. One out for Unioto. 3 runs produced. 1 error as we have it thus far. Looking back over to Ratliff at first, and he gets back over safely. This should be, I believe, Speakman at the plate right now. Pitch by McGill. It's going to hit the dirt, but able to be scooped up by the catcher. Called ball. Hit the dirt there for a moment, but avoided possible pass ball situation. As Ratliff will remain at first base. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be ball 2. That one goes outside. 2-0 the count here at the plate. Runner on first base for Unioto. The 2-0 pitch. And there's going to be a swing and a miss. And going to slide in safely over to second. Ratliff goes over off the steal to second base. 3-0, still the score here. And here's the pitch by McGill. And that's going to be, looks like saying a hit by pitch. Something on his arm here, and he will advance to first base.
Third baseman, number 10, David Long.
So again, things here a little bit confused. PA announcer a moment ago had said Long was up to bat, but now he's here for real this time. We'll have to get this situated here. But that is indeed, as I look out, that is David Long. The pitch to Long is going to be called strike one. 1 down for Unioto. 0-1 the count, McGill at the mound. And this is going to hit the dirt. And runners are going to advance to second and third. So we had, okay, so Long is up. Welch was before that. Speakman. So yes, this is David Long. For those wondering, just clearing the air. Going to be a little high. 2 on the count here to David Long. You can always tell when there's a softball game going on next to you because the noise there is always, no matter the situation, is always 5 times as loud, it seems, and a swing and a miss. They really get into those softball games. Have to try to keep up with the score of that one. Would assume it's against the same opponent, Adena, for the Shermans. 2-2 pitch by McGill is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And David Long is out. 2 strikeouts now for the pitcher McGill. Two outs for the Shermans. Runners on base, second and third. Going to be called ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming from McGill. That's going to get the corner. Strike 1. Nice pitch. One the count. Be a swing and a miss. Called strike 2. 2 nice pitches in a row there for McGill. Brings up a 1-2 count. Will be a big strikeout if McGill could get it. And here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be into left field and foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming. That's going to hit the dirt, and he picks it up. 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch and a swing and a miss. And another strikeout, and there's 3 for McGill. And now 3 runs produced by Unioto, 3-0 the score. Couple errors as well for Adena. and a handful of hits to boot. So we make it to the top of the second inning. Again, 3-0 the score. We'll be back here in just a moment with Adena coming back up to bat on Total Media Sports.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Colton Garrison on deck here for the Adena Warriors. As Adena comes up to bat after 3 runs were brought in by the Shermans of Unioto, giving Unioto an early 3-0 lead here heading into the second inning. Aiden Milligan here with you. I'd like to thank our sponsors again. First National Bank, Vodka and Hornback Funeral Home, Kirchhoff Automotive, Quick Stop Lube and Tire of Piketon, and Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies. If you would like to be a sponsor, get a hold of Total Media. They'll make that happen. A few different sponsorship options, some different tiers, as Garrison comes up to lead off the inning. And here's a pitch. This one's going to be fouled off. Again, Blake Sanders pitching again here this evening for Unioto. Oh, on the count, and the pitch coming. And that's going to just drop a bit low. One ball, one strike. One pitch coming, and this one is going to be towards third base and can't hold on to it. Going to be an error for Unioto, and looks like Garrison's going to make it on first. Single there for the Warriors as Stoops comes up next. Stoops, I have here, I believe, is the third baseman for the Warriors. And another hit here for Adena. Second hit of the contest for them.
Third baseman, number 3, Stoops.
Back over to Garrison, and he's tagged safe at first. Good awareness there by Blake Sanders. Sanders' first pitch to the third baseman, Stoops, is going to get the corner, called strike one. Good pitch. So 0-1 is the count. This one's going to go out. Even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. He'll chant the back row for a 2-1-1. 1 ball, no strikes here. 1 ball, 1 strike, should I say. And the pitch coming by Sanders going to be strike 2. 1-2 the count. They put the second strike up. One-two pitch coming. This one goes out, well, a little out there. 2-2. Now the 2-2 offering by Sanders, going to be a swing and a miss. And there's out number one of the inning. Sorry, my pen was running out of ink there for the scorebook. Thankfully finds a new lease of life. Out number one.
Number 7, Hudson Bush.
Hudson Bush, the designated hitter, coming up. Stoops strikes out. Bush comes in next. And that's going to be a bit high. Ball one. Now the pitch to Bush is going to be a bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Goes to the dirt. Hudson Bush steps back up in. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch coming from Sanders. And it's going to be in for strike one. Nice rebound pitch here. Couple rough ones there by Blake Sanders. Gets a big one right there. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the pitch in. Ball 3. That one just a little bit outside. Came a little bit close, but at the end of the day, just no cigar. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first for Adena. And the 3-1 pitch coming to Hudson Bush, and he's going to get a walk. So Smith up next to bat for Adena. Umpire stepping out here for a second, checking something. Catcher up there as well, talking to Sanders. Snyder just goes up, regroups with him for a moment. As the right fielder Smith comes up.
Gerald Smith.
So after that walk, runners on first and second for Adena, with Smith batting. His pitch lines up to butt, and this one's going to roll over to Sanders, tries to get it to KB Perkins for out number 2, and gets it. Runners do advance to second and third, as Fisher Schaff now batting for Adena.
Left fielder, number
Left fielder.
4, Schultz.
So Bush makes it to second base. Garrison now on third. Now here's Sanders' first pitch coming to Fisher Schaff. Seen some play time here this evening and going to be called just in for strike one. Curves in there by Sanders, and 0-1 the count at the plate by the umpire. Sanders pitch, swing and a miss. Two quick strikes here from Sanders to Schaff. Sun coming out a little bit brighter as well, might I add. Starting to come through these dark clouds, and the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be high, ball one. High and outside. 1-2 to Fisher Schaff. Unique batting stance here, too. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to, looks like it might hit him, no. I'm going to say be fouled back. Count does remain 1-2. Rolled back. So 1-2 the count here, still at the plate to Schaff. Sanders looks in, the 1-2 pitch. Curveball a little high. 2-2. The count at the plate. Runners on bases for Adena. And here's the pitch, and this one's going to be high up and fouled. Count remains 2-2. Two pitch coming here from Blake Sanders. And this is going to be popped up high, and they're going to be able to make a play on it. They do. For out number 3, no runs produced for Unioto, for Adena, should I say. We're able to get a hit and a walk. So as the score stands, it is still Unioto 3, Adena nothing as we head to the bottom of the second inning. We'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe. With 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
3-0 the score here at Unioto. The Shermans with a 3-run lead heading into the bottom of the second inning. And the first pitch is going to be a bit outside. Called ball 1. McGill pitching for Adena. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Quick Stop Lube and Tire, First National Bank, Botkin Hornback Funeral Home, Kirchhoff Automotive, and Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies. 2-0 the count here. Ball 2 was called there. Gill's 2-0 offering coming, and a swing and a miss. 2-1. They flip it over 1-2, so he may have messed up the count there. That one was called strike, and then they flip it over. I missed the cue by the umpire. It is 2-2 now, though. Scoreboard's been corrected. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for McGill. And one quickly down here for Sherman's as Jackson Zickafoos comes back, resetting to the top of the rotation. Zickafoos, 1 for 1, got a base hit last time he was up. And the pitch by McGill, low and in the dirt. 1-0 the count. And again, one down already here for Unioto. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. 2-0, and it's the corner. Strike one. Good pitch there by McGill. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sun continues to shine through brighter than it has before. You're going to get it over to first base, and the play is going to be made by Garrison, and it's going to be called out. So make him 1 for 2. Should be, I believe, Welch next.
Center fielder, number 9, Jack Welch.
Yes, sir, the center fielder, Jack Welch. With 2 quick outs here for Unioto. And the pitch to Welch here by McGill gets the corner. Strike one. After 3 runs in the first inning, trying to leave no room for error here. And another good pitch. 2 in a row there by McGill. With the 0-2 pitch coming, that one is going to be called ball 1. Maybe hoping he'd swing on that one. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming from McGill, and that goes outside. Even count, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And another strikeout. And no more damage done here by the Shermans in this inning. Heading into the top of the 3rd, the score remains Unioto 3, Adena nothing. We'll be right back in just a moment on Total Media Sports YouTube. Don't go anywhere.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook, Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch. You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at Unioto, 3-0 to score. The Shermans with a 3-run lead. The name we didn't have for Adena is Taparsian. He's second baseman. And the pitch here, and this one's going to be right to the third baseline. They can get it over to Perkins in time. He tried to run over there but couldn't get it. That was Jackson at the plate, and he is going to be called out at first base. So 1 quick out for the Warriors as Christian Heath comes up next. One quick out here. And here's the pitch by Sanders. And this is going to be popped over the shortstop. Going to make the play over to Perkins at first and jumps up and gets that one. Nice hustle play by KB. For out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Jackson and Heath both fall. 2 quick outs. As McGill, the pitcher, comes up next. Very quick top half of the third inning here thus far. And here comes Sanders' first offering to the other pitcher, McGill. That's going to be outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch here is going to be called in for strike one. 1-1, the count to McGill at the plate. And the 1-1 pitch coming. And this one's going to be in, looks like at third base territory, and the play is going to be made for out number 3. 3 up and 3 down for Adena. As we get to the bottom of the third inning, Unioto up here 3-0. We'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
3-0 the score here at Unioto in the bottom of the third inning, with Keegan Snyder leading off the bottom half. And the pitch coming from McGill to Snyder, the catcher, goes outside. Ball 1. The 3 runs for the Shermans all produced in the first inning. Were held at 0 in the second. 2-0 the count here. McGill's pitch coming and gonna be ball 3. Not quite enough there for McGill. Was close to the corner, but 3 balls, no strikes. So 3-0 pitch comes in. Curveball, strike 1. And it's nice to have a sunny evening with the weather we've had. 3-1 the count, and that fouls back. Count is full. Snyder, may I add, as it stands here, pending this, is also 1 for 1 at the plate for Unioto. One of the runs brought in earlier. Just calls time real quick, and he's back in. Quick time called at the plate, but full count pitch coming by McGill, and he's going to be walked. And that bat flip had some hang time to it. As KB Perkins, first baseman, comes up next. Runner on first for Unioto off that walk. Keegan Snyder. The first walk allowed here by McGill. He did have a hit by pitch earlier, but the first statistical walk. The pitch to KB Perkins gets the corner, outside corner. It's going to be called strike 1. 0-1 the count here to KB. Now Perkins has a bit of an arm on him. And the 0-1 count coming and bunts, but it's going to be called strike two. Shaped up for it. Couldn't quite get it. No balls. 2 strikes quickly here to KB Perkins. He's 0 for 1, struck out in his first at-bat. And McGill's 0-2 pitch coming to Perkins, and that's going to be fouled off. Count will remain 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch coming here and goes back over to first, and everything's fine that way. Trying to catch him slipping over at first base. Snyder not allowing it. And the 0-2 pitch to Perkins, and this one's going to be popped down into the first base line, and Perkins going to make it to first, and Snyder going to make it to third. Runners on the corners. Perkins gets his first hit. Snyder able to get to third base. And Callaway Ratliff coming in next. Good situation here for Unioto. Already up 3 runs from the first inning. Again, weren't able to score in the second. We have a dry spell after that. And the pitch coming from McGill, and it's going to be strike one. Goes back over to Perkins at first. And he is going to be safe at the plate. Got Snyder on third, KB Perkins at first. The pitch coming. Strike two to Ratliff. Another good pitch there by McGill. Quickly brings it to no balls, 2 strikes. No outs here for the Shermans yet. Here in the bottom of the third, and the pitch coming from McGill. Going to be low, hitting the dirt. Ratliff tells him to stand still, and 1-2 the count. One-two pitch coming. This is going to be popped over to first base in Garrison's direction, and he decides to hold on to it and slides in safely, though, is going to be Snyder. And so another run going to be produced for Unioto. Able to produce an out there on Callaway Ratliff. That makes Ratliff a 50%, 1 for 2.
Designated hitter, number 12, Ethan Puckett.
This is Ethan Puckett, designated hitter, and last time we were out here on broadcast, Puckett hit a homer against Zane Trace. One down for Unioto. Thus far able to put one more run on the board, putting it into their inning drought, and it'll be called strike one. No 1 pitch here to Puckett, and that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. Runners on base for the Shermans, and the pitch coming, and this one is going to be a line drive into left center. And runners are going to be back on the corners for Unioto. Puckett able to get a little bit of that one, just enough. And that's going to be a base hit for the DH.
The third baseman, number 10, David Long.
This is David Long up next. Again, bottom of the third inning. 4-0 to score. Unioto up on Adena. Long yet to step in, talking things over here real quick with Coach Taylor. Looks like we have a pinch runner coming in perhaps for Unioto. Yes. So pinch runner going to come in at third base for the Shermans. See if we can't get a name on him. One down here for Unioto. 4 runs brought in, 1 in this inning. Officials get back in position.
Now running for the Sherman, number 21, Jacob Brenner.
I think they said Brenner is the name of the pinch runner at third base. And that's going to be ball 1. Is David Long batting for Unioto. Long, the third baseman. Runners on the corner, shapes up to bunt here, and that's going to be fouled back. 1-1. Hits the fence here. The backstop. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, even here. The 1-1 pitch by McGill, and that one's going to be high up, and that one's going to be towards center field. Are they going to be able to make a play on it? Yes. And that's going to be out number 2. Play there made by Christian Heath, and off a sacrifice fly, Brenner makes it home. So that does count, 5-0.
The right fielder, number 17, Keaton.
Brenner came in to pinch run, and he's able to bring it in. So Cutright, I believe, is up next, and this one's going to be high up. And looks like catcher going to try and make a play on it, but goes too far back. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike here at the plate. Oh, 1. This is going to drop low and going to make his way over to second base. Can he get in safely? Yes. Runner on second base for the Shermans. Up 5 runs in the third. McGill's pitch coming, and that is going to be a bit low. 2-1 the count. Quickly calls time here again. Cartwright goes back in. 2-1 the count. And this one's going to be ball 3. I can tell over at the softball game, it's third inning, Unioto has 12 runs. You can kind of see the scoreboard from over here. Pitch coming. Going to be called strike. Full count. And the full count pitch coming by McGill. And this gets a little bit of air, and it's going to go towards right center, and it's going to drop as he rounds over to second base, and another run going to score for Unioto. 6-0. makes it over to second base, a double. 2 outs here, and this one continues for the Shermans.
The left fielder, number 13, Caden Cutright.
So this is Caden Cutright. I believe it's Sanders for that. So now Cutright is up for real. 6-0 the score here in the bottom of the third inning. 6 runs brought in, 3 of them in this inning alone by Unioto. 2-out situation, making the most of it. It's going to be called ball 1. Just goes a bit outside. 1-0 the count. This is going to be popped back up into foul territory. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. At least we're getting some high school baseball in. With the weather coming ahead this week, who knows what will actually be played and what might even get canceled. And this one is going to be towards center. And the play is going to be made for out number 3, putting it into the inning. Unioto able to put up 3 more runs. And heading into the next inning, Unioto up 6-0 over the Warriors of Adena. We'll be back in just a moment here on Total Media Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe. With 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at Unioto, 3 more runs produced by the Shermans in the third inning as we head to the top of the fourth. And we are to Brown, the catcher. He is up to bat for the Adena Warriors. He got out first time around. 0 for 1 his stats at the plate here. That's what the line looks like for him thus far. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Quick Stop Lube and Tire, First National Bank, Kirchhoff Automotive, and that one goes very high up, but almost hit him in the head. So Quick Stop, First National Bank, Bach and Hornback Funeral Home, Kirchhoff Automotive, and Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies. 1-0 the count there after that really high pitch by Sanders, and that drops in for strike 1. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One the pitch here from Sanders to Brown. This one's going to pop up, and this one's going to be playable, and it's going to be out number 1. Play made there by Snyder to get the out. And Brown out once again. That's Colton Garrison coming up to bat. Able to get a hit last time he was up. 1 for 1 for him. The pitch coming from Sanders. It'll be a little bit high. That one close. 1-0 the count. See, there's a little bit of rain possibly. He was filling up in the air, but nope. Called strike. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch coming from Sanders, and this one's going to drop into the dirt. On the wild side, 2-1 the count. Sanders 2-1 pitch coming, and there's a swing and a miss by Garrison. Count even again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two, full count. One out here for Adena. No runs produced yet for them in this contest. 6-0 the score. And looks like he's going to walk. Stoops comes up next.
Third baseman, number 3, Stoops.
Stoops, third baseman for Adena. Struck out his last at bat. Runner on first for Adena. The pitch by Sanders, too high. One ball, no strikes. A swing and a miss. 1-1. Went full force ahead with that swing, but got nothing out of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Stoops. Going to be called strike 2. Gets that corner. Good pitch there by Sanders. One, two, and this fouls back. Count remains the same. One ball, 2 strikes. One down here for Adena and 1 on base. Here's a pitch by Sanders, and that one hits him. It's going to be hit by a pitch. Goes over to first base. Now advance Garrison over to second.
Designated hitter, number 7, Bush.
Hudson Bush up here again, DH. He was walked first time around, so stat line statistically is still 0 for 0. Of course, a walk does not count traditionally on the stat line. And here's a pitch, and that one is going to be just considered a foul here. Got a little bit of that one. Didn't roll far enough. So out of reach, 0 on the count. Sanders 0-1 pitch. That one comes pretty close, ball 1. That was the first hit by pitch allowed by Sanders last at bat. Both teams with 1 apiece in that category. Pitch coming, and this one's going to roll over towards third base, and the play is going to be made fielder's choice to first to Perkins. And so 1 is going to be down, not quite able to complete the double play. So Smith comes up next, the right fielder. Runners on first and second, as Bush makes it to first. Second time on base for him, though. And this one is going to be considered foul. Signaled foul ball wasn't fair, 0-1. if needed. Schaff waiting on deck. Sanders pitch to Smith. It's going to be called ball. 1-1. Fourth inning over next door to us as well in the Lady Sherman's softball game. 1-1 the count here to Smith, and gets this one up high. They're going to be able to make a play on it. Yes, sir, and there's going to be out number 3, as it looks like Long able to get it in. So no runs produced there by the Shermans, by the Warriors, should I say. The count does remain Unioto 6, Adena nothing, as we head into the bottom of the inning with Unioto coming up to bat. We'll be back in just a moment here on Total Media Sports.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, country.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
And back here at Unioto, the Shermans waiting on deck. And Unioto not backing down here, and well, should I say Adena not backing down here. Showing a lot of, excuse me on this one, learning some new English today. Cocoraphobia. If you don't know what that means, just look up the Webster's Dictionary. 6-0 to score here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that is going to be called ball 1. Zikafu's batting for the Shermans. He's 1 for 2, 50%. And the pitch coming. And this one's going to be over to first base. And he is going to be, looks like they're saying he's out. Close one. Now Jack Welch coming up. Like I say, he's safe over at first. Close one there. He is safe. He's not out. It was a close one. The first looked like they may have signaled he was. Look back over, he's good. And we got to look over here. Going to try to make the play barehanded to second base, and he's going to slide in safely. One oh the count. One over the count. It's going to be a little low. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch coming, and ooh, that one came at him quick. Ball 3. Looks like Jackson may be pitching now for Adena. Ball 4. As Welch gets a walk. So he'll remain 50% at the plate. Keegan Snyder coming up. He walked, and last time around made it all the way back over. Pitch coming here to Keegan. Gonna be called ball one. One ball, no strikes, and this one is going to be fouled up, and they might try to make a play on it if they can get it. And what do you know? They do. Good hustle there. One down for Unioto. With one out, 6-0 the score.
Number 21, Jacob Renner.
Jacob Renner coming back in. One out, 6-0. Runners on base. First and second for Unioto. Only one out, a little bit of breathing room here. That was ball one to Renner. It's coming in a swing and a miss. Evens up the count, 1-1. As he lines up to bunt, and that was going to be fouled back, and runners are going to advance to second and third off that pass ball. So that is indeed ball two. 2 on the count. Two-one pitch coming, and this one is going to be third base line and fouled. 2-2. Even count pitch coming, and it's going to be full count. Ball three. The full count pitch coming, and this one is going to be fouled off. Count remains full. Just trying to get something here. Rough situation right now defensively for Adena. You allow a walk, you got bases loaded. Strikeout's your best bet. Full count pitch coming here, Renner, and ball four. Definitely not what you want right now, bases loaded.
Second baseman, number 15, Callaway Ratliff.
This Callaway Ratliff comes back in. No appearance there by KB Perkins. Looks like that's who Renner was in place of. Gonna be called strike. Only one out here for Unioto, bases loaded. And this one's going to be fouled off. Strike two. Heavy gust of wind coming through. And 0-2 the count. And it is going to be a little too close inside there, called ball one. 1-2 pitch, and this one's going to be fouled off again. Keeping this at-bat alive for a moment here to Ratliff. One-two pitch coming, and it's going to be fair. Third base is going to roll through the bag and bring a run home for the Shermans. And one rounding third, and see if they can get in time. Slides in safe. Two more runs brought in, 8-0 now. Two more runs brought in. Have only went one inning thus far, Unioto has, without scoring. Good performance here at the plate for Unioto around the board today. One out, 8-0 the score. Creeping very close to double digits.
Hitter, number 12, Ethan Puckett.
Ethan Puckett coming back in, and the pitch to him, and it looks like it hits him. And Puckett will get hit, and bases loaded again for Unioto. So Puckett falls victim to a hit by pitch. First one for this pitcher. David Long comes in. Third baseman, and keeping this inning going here, this bottom half of the fourth inning. And again, 2 runs have already been produced here for the Shermans. And that came off a line drive past the third baseline. And this one's going to be hit on. It's going to be towards the shortstop. Can they make the play over? It looks like bases are still loaded, and a run comes in perhaps. Yep, and one more comes in. 9-0. Coming out here to talk things out with this pitcher. I believe this is Jackson, but since he stepped in, they're questioning whether or not this is interference or not. But 9-0 the score. Talking things over with the umpire. And that might be what this discussion is about. But as it stands, 9-0. Unioto has 9-run lead here and have brought in 3 more runs and counting here in the fourth inning. Again, only 1 out for them thus far. Talking things over, and bit of a rough inning here defensively for Adena. Talks things over, and things still stand as they are. 9-0.
Number 17, Caden Speakman.
There's a Speakman up to bat now. And the pitch coming here to Speakman, and gonna get just in for strike 1. Bases loaded for the Shermans. Pitch coming, and this one is going to be bounced out, and looks like runs are going to advance in. It's fair. Gets back over to third time, and another run brought in. 10-0. Inning continues with still only 1 out. Caden Cutright comes in. Bases loaded still here. Make that 4 runs thus far brought in by Unioto in the inning. And here's the first offering, going to get the corner for strike 1. It's just inside, no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch coming, and this is going to be a fly ball in the center, and looks like they are able to scoop it up, and there's going to be out number 2. Cutright comes up, and he's out. So continuing through the lineup here for the Shermans.
Now batting number 34, Trey Arnold.
Arnold batting now for Unioto. Another substitute player stepping up in here. bases do remain loaded. However, another out produced. Long gap between the first and second outs. And some considerable damage dealt in that time as well, as it's now a 10-run deficit, heading into what now is going to be a very crucial fifth inning in that sense. And here's the pitch. Gonna be outside. Ball one. Arnold at the plate. His first at bat for Unioto. Pitch coming, and that one comes close. Ball two. It is 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch coming here to Arnold, going to be called strike one. The 2-1 coming, and this one's going to be swung on, and looks like it'll get over to first for out number 3. 4 runs brought in by the Shermans, and now it is a double-digit lead for Unioto, heading into what's now going to be a very big at-bat for the Adena Warriors. 10-0 the score. We'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Lights, camera, action. Danbury Cinemas is your go-to movie spot in Chillicothe, with 10 screens showing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites. There's always something for everyone. Come out to 119 Pawnee Road for comfy seats, affordable tickets, and hot, buttery, fresh popcorn from the concession stands. Check showtimes at danbury.com or follow us on Facebook. Danbury Cinemas, where Chillicothe comes to watch.
Tune into 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM, your home for the legends of country across South Central Ohio. Kickstart your day with local favorite Lori Graves and the Morning Hustle from 6 to 9 a.m., bringing laughs, local news, and great country music. Then join me, Christina Wolford, on the drive home from 3 to 7 p.m. for upbeat country hits, community updates, and your afternoon pick-me-up. 100.9 WXIZ Hank FM. Country hits, community heart.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
You've been watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
10-0 the score here. Unioto up by double digits with Fisher Schaff coming up to bat for the Adena Warriors. Schaff leading off the 5th inning, a big one here for Adena. 10-run deficit. They need a run for this one to continue. Sanders' first offering coming here to Schaff. This pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch coming outside. Evens it up, 1-1. Sanders steps up, 1-1 offering, and this is going to be fouled back. Just like that, 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Fisher Schaff. The 1-2 is going to be called ball. 2-2. Pitch coming by Sanders, fouls back. Count stays the same, 2-2. Ten-0 the score here. Unioto with a double-digit lead. No outs yet here early in the inning for the Warriors. Nobody on base. 2-2 pitch coming from Sanders. And this is going to be popped over to the shortstop. They're going to get over to first in time. And they're going to say he is, I believe they're saying safe. Yes. No, they're going to say, yep. And Schaff gets a hit. Base hit for the left fielder as we go back to Marcus Jackson, who is now in as pitcher and batting now for the Warriors. Big hit there for Adena. Looks back over to Schaff. He slides back in safely. Pitch coming, and this is going to be a high fly ball in the right field, and it looks like it's going to be played on for out number 1. It'll be reeled in by looks like Speakman. So first out here for the Warriors.
Number 14, Heath.
And Heath comes in next. Runner on first for Adena, and 1 out. Pitch coming, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count here to Christian Heath. And it's going to be a short little grounder, going to get it over. Schaff is out. And is Heath out in time? I'm not sure, but Schaff is out, and looks like Heath, I think they're saying he's safe. But 1 more out here for the Shermans to close this out. Got him at second base.
First baseman, number 10, Austin McGill.
And Austin McGill coming in. And as he mentioned a moment ago, McGill switched over to first base. Runner on first. 2 outs here for Adena. Pitch coming, and this is fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. That one goes out. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to McGill. That one curves just a little high, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to McGill. Here's the pitch, and this one is swung on, fouled out. 2-2. 2 strikes here at McGill with 2 outs. A double-digit lead in the 5th. I believe after this, the mercy rule should take into play. Two pitch coming, and this one is going to be through him. And looks like it went through Sanders. Runner could be on the corner here if they can get him, and he slides safe. Runners on the corners. And Brown up next. Two outs, runners on first and third.
Catcher, number 20, Justin Brown.
Justin Brown. Pitch coming, and this one is going to be grounded over and gets it to second, and there's the out they needed. 10-0. So that will do it. Final score this evening. Unioto 10, Adena nothing in 5 innings. As for us on the broadcast schedule, the Sida Valley game of the week, weather pending. Of course, it looks a little bit rough Friday. Thunderstorms are possible. Friday, Southeastern will travel to Piketon. Hope to be there for that. And Saturday, I believe it is, the Waverly Tigers take on the Logan Elm Braves at the VA Memorial Stadium. Just a couple things to look forward to. So, again, the final score and a great batting performance this evening by the Shermans, 10-0 in 5 innings. I'd like to thank our camera operator this evening, Corbin Wilbur, and on the stream, Julian Villarreal, but that'll do it for us. So for tonight, this is Hayden Milliken saying good night and God bless.
Thanks for watching the Scioto Valley Game of the Week live on Total Media Sports YouTube.